Hello everyone and welcome to JK Halftime. And in today's video, we'll be explaining why the Saudi Arabian Football League can't compete with the big European football leagues, not now and not in the future. First reason is that big European leagues and clubs have developed huge fan bases all over the world for multiple decades, and the best young talents of football are dreaming to play for teams like Manchester United, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and not Al Nassr or Al Hilal. Also, the most important thing, the fans. Almost no one from Europe who loves football is watching the games of the Saudi Arabia Professional League. But I could even bet that in Saudi Arabia, the Champions League, for example, is being watched more than the Saudi Pro League itself. Second reason is that the Saudi Pro League lacks the international recognition and prestige to attract the world's best and most famous players and coaches, except for players that are close to retiring from football, like Ronaldo. Reason number 3 is a big one, but at the same time, it's easy to change if they want to, and it's the rule that limits the number of international players in the Saudi Pro League to 8 players, and one of those 8 has to be of Saudi Arabian origin. This rule might help the Saudi Arabian players, which is great, of course, but the Saudi Pro League will never come close to the top football leagues in the world unless they change this rule. We can take, for example, possibly the 2 most prestigious clubs on the planet, Real Madrid, who has 15 Spanish players and 19 international players on the squad, and Manchester United has 15 English players and 25 international players on their squad. Reason number 4. People might think and say they have so much money they'll just buy all the best players, but as we've seen in the past, China tried this a couple of years ago, spending big money on role players from the top European football clubs. And in the end, this bright idea completely failed because they understood that they won't make enough money back from these players to even cover the cost of buying the team. That's why if you plan on taking over the football world, you need to slowly develop a loyal fan base first. Reason number 5 is the difference in culture and politics to Europe and South America, the places where the best football talent is from. As Saudi Arabia has a strict Islamic culture that imposes many restrictions on the daily lives of foreigners living in the country, for example, women are required to wear a veil, and there are strict rules against the consumption of alcohol. These cultural differences can make it difficult for foreign players and coaches to adjust to life in Saudi Arabia. Also, the country's political instability and human rights record may also make it a less attractive option for some. Reason number 6 is the issue of the country's location. And this is a very important one and something that will never change. Saudi Arabia is located in a region which is not particularly known for football, and football is not as important there compared to countries like Argentina, Brazil, or England. Also, the region where Saudi Arabia is located is often not considered as the safest place in the planet because of all the political conflicts and tension between the different countries in the region. This can make it difficult for the league and the teams to attract fans and sponsors from outside the region. And another huge reason that fits this category is the time zone difference of Saudi Arabia compared to Europe, North America, and South America. As most pro-Saudi league games start at a time that most Europeans are at work and most North and South Americans are sleeping. Reason number 7. The Saudi Pro League is nowhere near as advanced and experienced as the top European leagues in terms of stadiums, youth academies, and training facilities. Of course, all the Saudi clubs can upgrade over time, but another big problem, which is related to this, is that the Saudi Pro League teams don't have huge sponsors and fan bases, meaning that the clubs are mainly sponsored by a small number of wealthy individuals, which means they can spend all the money they want, but if there are no fans, there will be no money coming back, and especially no profit. Reason number 8 is there's been a lot of criticism and many concerns in the past about the transparency of the Saudi Pro League and its close ties to the government. This raises concerns about the league's ability to make decisions that are in the best interest of the sport. Another thing that kind of fits in this category is the treatment of migrant workers who are employed in the construction of new stadiums and infrastructure for the league. There have been reports of exploitation and abuse, and this is a huge problem from every angle you look. So in conclusion, the Saudi Pro League is obviously one of the fastest progressing football leagues in the world, and they proved it by signing one of the greatest football players of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. But to say that the Saudi Pro League will take over the status of the English Premier League, for example, is unbelievably ridiculous. The Saudi Arabian national team consists of players only from the Saudi Pro League, which is amazing considering they were the only team to beat the world champion Argentina in this past World Cup. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this video, and please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Also comment which league is better in your opinion, the MLS or the Saudi Pro League. And subscribe to see our future videos. Bye-bye.